I'm not going to say I was the first black belt in Wales. I was probably the first Shotokan black belt in Wales.
Wow.
Because I don't want to lay claim to that. I don't want to upset people.
No.
But I don't think there was many before me, put it
No.
that way.
Wow.
But I would definitely say I was probably the first Shotokan black belt in Wales. Once we'd had the first grading, Andy said to me, I think we ought to put a demonstration on in Cardiff to see if we can get more students coming to the club. So he said, could you fix up a hall and we'll put on a demo? I said, yeah, no problem. So I booked the Corey Hall in Cardiff. I don't think it's there now, but it was quite a big venue in Cardiff in them days. So we booked the hall and Sensi Kanazawa would come down again. They said to me, would you like to take part in the demo? I said, yeah. They said, okay, you've got to attack Sensi Kanazawa. I thought, bloody hell. So Andy and Bob grabbed his arms and I had to attack him with Oizuki. Well, he blocked me with a crescent kick and hit me with a yokogeri and sent me flying across the stage. And then he demolished Andy and Alan in them days. But then he put on demos of Kata and Kumite, and it just blew the audience away. And it swelled our ranks drastically. Brilliant. But that's one of the memories of Kanazawa. And after that, believe it or not, he didn't come down much more after that. Senji and Oida started coming down and doing the classes and the gradings. And again, it was a different experience totally. Because Kanazawa was quite a mild person, brilliant at his karate, but he didn't have that air about him that an Oida had. I mean, when Senshi and Oida walked into the class, everyone shivered. Yeah, it was incredible. Even the artist men went, because he had that air about him, and if you walked up and down the line, you just made sure you kept your stance or your posture. It was incredible. But, you know, we learned so much from these people in them days. The first time Senshi and Oida come down to stay with us, and he stayed at my house, and I said to my wife, you better prepare some food. She said, what kind of food? I said, I haven't got a clue, I don't know what to eat. So anyway, she put on a massive spread, covered the table in all different types of food. And Sensi and I had to come along and devoured the lot. He had a huge appetite. And he just couldn't believe it. And the worst thing about that weekend is my television broke down. So I had a Japanese there that couldn't really speak fluent English in them days, and we just sat there staring at each other most of the time.
Oh no.
And after I said to her, I said, never again. I did have other Japanese to stay with me, but the pressure was too much all weekend. But another time he come down then, I stuck him up in the hotel in Cardiff, and I said, what do you fancy to eat, Sensi? He said, curry. So I had a student in them case called Tony Harry, he used to own the Bombay restaurant down in the docks in Cardiff. So down we go now to Tony's restaurant, and Tony said to him, do you like it hot, Sensi? He said, yeah, pretty hot. Anyway, I thought he was going to melt. It was so hot. He was sweating, I was sweating. It was incredible. Anyway, the time after he come down now, and he said to me, I said, after training, I said, food Sensi? He said, same restaurant. So I said, okay, off we go. Anyway, we're travelling down towards the docks, and suddenly he shouted, "Stop!" And I stopped the car thinking, what's happened? He went, "Chinese." It's Chinese takeaway. So we go in a takeaway, and I said to him, "What do you want to eat, Sanji?" And I think he named every number on the wall. He just numbered them all off, and the guy put them in a big box, which I carried out of the car. I thought, right, we're going to have a right nice year now back at his hotel. Get back to the hotel. He slaps me on the shoulder and says, "See you tomorrow." Took the box and walked in the hotel. I had a good laugh on the way home. I was starving, but I had a good laugh. Mention about spreading the gospel and opening some more clubs in South Wales. So I opened clubs at the Rhondda, Ystwyth Sports Centre in particular. We had other clubs in Cardiff, Brien, and Aberdare, to name just a few. And we just spread the gospel. In them days, I took the clubs simply because we didn't have black belts in them. But obviously, once people got up to black belt standard, we let them take over the club and continue from there.